Hey guys, welcome to another video. This is Dr. Theus. Today we have another question which is quite interesting, and it is when I have traumas, when we experience traumas, does that affect my personality type? And the answer is yes, it does affect you, and there are so many things we can discuss this because there are so many variables when it comes to our personality, our psyche, and also life situations, right? It's so many things we can talk about. But in the MBTI framework, when you when you experience traumas, you are basically forced to deal with the situation from another perspective, from another, let's say, personality that you don't have much access to. Previously spoken, I mentioned that we have actually four personality types in our heads, right? Four. The first one, the main and primary one, is called the ego, and then you have three others. When you experience trauma, either for a long time sustained trauma, or just a very intense situation in one at once, it means that you couldn't process and digest the situation with your ego, your personality, your primary personality. And what your brain tries to do is to process that with other sides of your brain, other sides of your mind. So it ends up that you probably will be locked for some time on your unconscious mind, personality type. So you have the ego. The second one could be named the unconscious. Then you have the subconscious, and you have the super ego. Those are the four ones. Trauma happened. Your brain cannot process and overcome the situation. It will force you to another side of your mind to see if this side of the mind can process that somehow. But the thing is, probably it doesn't, because you didn't develop that much probably. You didn't develop this second personality that you have. You didn't develop your unconscious. So that's what happens. So for example, someone that is, let's take a random personality type, INFP, and this person have a trauma in their life. They had an accident. They start questioning what they should have done differently, and they cannot find the answer, so they will be pushed by your psyche to another side of your mind, which would be in this case the ENFJ personality type, which is the unconscious of the INFP, to see if the processes of this personality type can digest the situation that happened. And this might take a lot of time. And if somehow you cannot process that, either you'll be pushed again to the another side of your mind, which would be the super ego, and the third outcome of this is that you can start with psychosomatic diseases, which is you start having manifestations of diseases on your body, right? So this affects how you are, of course, and how you are perceived and how you function. In other words, you would be locked in a different personality type, which is not your primary one, which might feel very despair state in a way. So a very anxious state because you're being forced to develop something that you're not comfortable with. In summary, using the MBTI framework, when you have a trauma, you will be pushed to another personality type, one of those four that you have in your head, in your psyche. And this is not pleasant because you are trying really to digest a situation that you cannot understand fully or not at all by using tools that you never used before. So you can imagine how that is stressful in so many ways. Thank you for the question, and yeah, have a good day. I wish you have a nice day today, and give it a like, share your comments if you have any situations you would like to share so we could discuss specifically what happened to you and your personality as well, so we could try to digest some of your past experiences, right? Thank you. Have a good day.